Hello and welcome back to Fire to Fork. Today we're actually camping, which is, haven't done that in a while. Haven't done one when I'm actually camping. I've just been nipping down to the beach and doing fun stuff. But today we're actually camping here. I'm with Scott and Anna from Overland and Oz. I'll put a link to them down below. What's your YouTube channel?
I think it is just YouTube at Overland and Oz or whatever.
There you go, Overland and Oz on YouTube. Sorry, I know you can't hear them because I'm the only one wearing a microphone. How annoying is that? All right, so today we are going to cook some fried rice. Now, I was researching fried rice and unfortunately I found out that I'm in the middle of a global, viral thing with this guy named Uncle Roger. And I thought it was a bit of a gimmick, and then I watched Uncle Roger and he's freaking hilarious and I love him and I'm all about him. But I've also got 5 kilos of prawns, so as much as I hate to jump on a bandwagon of, you know, a viral thing, unfortunately, I've got 5 kilos of prawns, and I want to use them. And my favourite way to use leftover prawns is in fried rice. So let's get to it. Okay, so first things first. Let's get some ingredients out, and the first ingredient to go in is gonna be some bacon. Spring onions will be in there in a sec. Carrots will be there in a sec. Yesterday's rice. You do not use fresh rice. You can, but it's much nicer to use yesterday's rice. That's about it from that. Put that away for now. I broke my cable on my fridge, so I'm having to run off AC power. My bad. Let's talk cooking vessels. There's only one type of cooking vessel for a proper Uncle Roger approved fried rice, and that is a wok. I've got 2 woks. This is my normal camping wok, but because there are 2 other people and because we haven't, well, I didn't bring anything for dinner, so this is probably going to be what I'm also going to have for dinner. I'm just going to have a big serve. I decided to bring my big home wok. It's really cheap. It's really nasty. I got it from like a little Asian supermarket 15 years ago, I think, 14 years ago. And I love it. This is the best camping wok I've ever owned. Link in the description. These things are awesome. Folding handle, that's what I love about it. But perfect for like 2-3 people, but I just want to make a massive batch, so brought the home one. Okay, better start prepping. I'm doing a lot of prep work for this purely because I don't like to have to cut. Usually I cut and prep as I go, but fried rice happens so fast that I just don't want to take that risk. Bit of leftover scraps of bacon. Always hold on to your rind, take it home, fry it up, it's delicious. Next, I am going to top and tail the prawns. So pull the heads off, pull the meat out of the tail like that, and then I'm just going to rip the guts out. Ordinarily I keep all that stuff on, but to make your fried rice really kind of easy and idiot proof, it's great to just have them all ready just to chew on. Okay, that looks pretty good for the protein department. So I think I'll grab my big wok, whack a little bit of, ooh, I hope I've got the right kind of oil. Hold on a sec. Oh, I do, but not much. So this is just like a flavourless oil. So I'm using rice bran, you can use peanut oil, you can use veggie oil, whatever. And then absolutely, this is not negotiable, some sesame oil, which has heaps of flavour, but you can't just use pure sesame oil, it's too overpowering. As usual, recipes in the description below, as are links to all this stuff. So let's get that on the heat. Okay, first things first, bit of bacon. Oh, I better go get my actual wok utensil. Bit of wind here, so it's pinching a bit of my heat. I might throw some more wood on. Peel a carrot. You want to keep this going until it's actually nice and crispy. I'm just going to quickly chop up this carrot nice and small. All right, now prawns and carrot in. Now, get some ginger. A lot of people peel their ginger first. I'm not one of them. I'm just going to take the end off and then grate a bit in. Beautiful. Now, whack in 3 cloves of garlic. Maybe 4, I don't know. We'll see how we go. Tell you what, I bought this garlic the other day and it's just bloody impossible to get out of its husk. Alright. I think something that people often get wrong with stir fries is they try and constantly stir them. It's not necessary. It's not a bad thing at all if stuff starts to brown on one side and crisp up a bit, and I think people over stir their stir fries. Which is, yeah, I don't know, maybe that's wrong, but that's my feeling at least. Bit of soy. Well, I see people using salt, and I don't understand it. I have never used salt in a fried rice in my life. But what I am going to do is take a leaf out of old Uncle Roger's book and use Chinese salt. By Chinese salt, I do of course mean MSG. So, a little sprinkling of Chinese salt in there. Probably, I don't know, 3/4 of a teaspoon. You don't need to, you can just add more soy, but let's keep it authentic. I've got a huge bag of this stuff at home. It was like $4. Lasted me about a year. Great. How are you guys with chili? You like chili?
Love chili, man. Yeah.
Great, all right, I love chili. So, it means I won't have any issues. Ugh. The next bit. Now, anyone who says they don't want MSG in their food needs to stop eating this stuff because it is loaded with MSG. Absolutely chockers. Healthy bit of Sriracha in there. Okay, now it's time to green this up a bit, I think. By the way, I'd like to point out that I've washed that chopping board and flipped it over. There's a bit of spring onion. Sorry about all that. My freezer, aka liquor cabinet, made getting peas out very difficult. Whole bunch of peas. Now it's looking more like fried rice, isn't it? Except for one little thing, and that's rice. So, whoa. This fitting in this fire pit, by the way, total fluke. Nailed it. Now I can see you screaming at your screens from the other side, going, where the hell are the eggs? Don't worry, they're coming. That's 2 cups of pre-cooked rice. Oh, smells like a combination of burning prawn shells, firewood, and actually good fried rice. The prawn shells smell like shit, but the rest of it smells amazing. It appears I peed on the floor. Fred's eating them. Doesn't look like the right colour. Needs more oil, I think. Bit more sesame oil. I usually chuck 4 cloves of garlic in this too, so I'm going to throw a 4th in. All right, now it's egg time. I do my eggs a little bit differently. Most people sort of omelette them up, but I like them a little bit runny in there. So I'm going to throw a whole bunch of eggs in the middle there, probably 4 in there. And that is what I want. I want that runny egg going through it and cooking into all the rice. I don't like it cooked separately. I like it cooked with all the flavour. Gives a really nice texture. Good thing nothing actually happens when that happens. Whoop. It's getting heavy. I think I need to put a lid on this. It's not the fire pit's fault, it's the wok's fault. The wok is just bending too much. Look at that. It's bloody magic. All right, serve it up. All right, quickly serve this up. Now it's not quite done, so serve a few bowls. Plenty for seconds and thirds.
Yeah.
But a couple of little important things, and they are sesame seeds.
Oh.
Yeah, there's a heap of sesame oil in it, so it goes so well. And then fried onions or fried shallots.
Oh.
These things are so cheap and so good, and they just add this beautiful crisp to any meal. I don't go anywhere without them. For me, and most Asian meals aren't complete till they've got them on there.
It looks incredible.
Alrighty.
Oh, it looks so good, eh?
So, you two white f***ers can have spoons.
Yeah, no chopsticks for me.
No.
Okay, let's see how we go. Oh, I want a prawn. Oh yeah.
The crunch, man, as well. So good.
It's a nice balanced meal in terms of flavours.
Yeah, got a bit of zing to it as well.
Got a bit of spice. You got a bit of salty, and a little bit of sweet from the veggies. Don't skimp on veggies. Without it, it's really heavy and salty. It's got that familiar Chinese food MSG taste, which is very important. Now, I want to also say this is kind of ideal ingredients. If you've got capsicum, throw it in. If you've got mushrooms, throw it in. If you don't have bacon, no worries, add more salt. If you've got a bit of fish, throw it in. If you've got chicken, like whatever, just use what you've got in the fridge. This is like a fridge surprise. Just use day old rice and any old crap and a few sauces. And I honestly, until a year ago, didn't know there was a recipe for fried rice. I just thought everyone put all the crap in their fridge into a bowl. And then it turns out there's a recipe, so yeah. All right, let's smash this.
Yeah, damn good, man, damn good.
As usual, if you want to support the channel, wait for me to finish eating. Links to everything I use below. I've got a little bit of merch, keeps selling out, poor me. But links to everything I use below. Subscribe to me on Instagram, follow on Facebook, follow these guys as well, and I'll see you next week. Cheers.
Cheers. Seriously good, bro. Really good.
Glad you're enjoying it. Such a tasty little bugger, isn't it?